Day 1 of being a girl, and I have already cried 3 times. I wrote a scathing email that I did not send. I ordered dresses online that I couldn't afford. And then when someone asked me how I was, I said, I'm fine, when I wasn't fine. So. How'd I do, ladies? Good? Day 2 of being a woman, I am at the Rose Bowl flea market with my best friend, and we are wearing matching dresses, and I'm here to buy some femme gorge lady clothes. Let's see what I find. My current style is all over the place, but I just know I like to look fun. Hanging with the girlies. Woohoo! This is giving Heidi. This is giving Carrie Bradshaw. Almost bought this Audrey portrait. I just love her. She's everything I want to be. Almost bought this. I just didn't know what to put under it. But let's see what I actually did buy. I bought this vintage dress that I just loved the collar. I loved the leg slit. I bought a little crystal necklace, and then I thought I could pair it with some little nude boots. But what do we think? It's simple, but I think sometimes simple is good. What do we think, ladies? I also bought these little dolphin shorts from the 70s that zip in the back. I mean, cute. Lastly, I bought these obnoxiously large heart rings. Love you, bye. Day 3 of being a girl, and I've already become a bimbo. With the queen herself, we are drinking martinis at 2:55 on a Monday on Sunset Boulevard, and then we're going makeup shopping.
We love it.
Cheers. Chrissy?
Yeah.
The bimbos are bimboing.
It's 100%. You need it. You literally need that. This way. Yeah.
Really?
Wait, this is cute. Oh yeah. That's right. Oh my god, this color on you.
Look at my butt.
Okay, giving Oz. Wizard of Oz.
What's the Alice City song? One short day.
We got our bag.
We shopped. It's been an amazing day as a bimbo. I think it's a good fit for me. What do you think, ladies?
Love ya.
Day 4 of being a girl, and I am exhausted. The hair, the makeup, the clothes, the high heels. It's a lot to keep up with, and I need to learn early on that those things do not make me a girl. It's what's in here that matters. And I actually didn't shave my face today because I was like, Dill, even with your facial hair, you're a girl. And even though I'm having it removed, women can have facial hair and women can have body hair, and that's a beautiful thing. And that you are still a girl, Dylan, okay? Woohoo! I don't need all those things. I love you. Day 5 of being a girl, and some of you ladies might remember what happens on day 5. Today is the day that we contemplate cutting our own bangs. Here we go. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Before you start yelling at me, I bought a wig with bangs so we can see what it looks like. Here goes nothing. Uh-oh. What in the berries and cream are we looking at? I'm the berries and cream man's sister right now. I like it, I just don't know if it's like everyday Dylan, but I'm gonna let you cast your votes below. And I think my hair is safe for today. Love ya! Day 6 of being a girl, and a lot of people are asking if I'm going to change my name. I really like Dylan, and I think that it's a great girl's name and that a lot of celebrities are naming their daughters Dylan. So in a way, I was just ahead of the trend. And the only other name that I could really see suiting this personality would be like Genevieve. And that's a mouthful. And I also don't think I know how to spell it. So Dylan it is. Love ya. And on the 7th day, she rested. Day 7 of being a girl, and oh my gosh, 1 whole week of being publicly a woman. I have learned so much, mostly good stuff. I don't think I've ever been this vulnerable in my entire life. But I've now realized that vulnerability is power, and it leads to connection, and it leads to good things. And, you know, these videos are mostly for me to look back on one day and go, oh my gosh, Dylan, look at all the things you learned, and I'm gonna look so different, and it's gonna be amazing. But it's also, I think, really cool for women to think about all the things that they didn't even know they learned, or that they didn't have to, it just came naturally, or and for trans people, you know, maybe you're seeing we're having some of the same struggles. And for men, maybe you don't even think about any of this stuff, but fun to have you here anyway. So I love you. Day 8 of being a girl, And I've gotten some messages that are saying that I need to be calling myself a woman and not a girl. And I didn't even know that some women were offended by being called girls. So that's really good to know. But for me, the word girl feels great because I never got to be one growing up. And it feels very able to make mistakes and growing and changing and evolving. Whereas the word woman feels very strong and confident and powerful. And that still intimidates me a little bit. So I'm going to keep calling myself a girl. Hope that's okay. Love ya. Day 10 of Girlhood. And today I am singing. I need to pick out a few female songs. So let's see which ones we like. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide. I'll be safe and wanted. Finally home where I belong. When I have a brand new hairdo with my eyelashes all in curl, I float as the clouds on hairdo. I enjoy being a girl, but now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. I am woman, I am fearless, I am sexy, I'm 11 of Girlhood, and I figured it was about time that we talk about hormones, something we've all got. I just have a few extra on board. First of all, this is not medical advice. Please, I'm not your doctor. You don't want me as your doctor. I'm new to this. I've only been on it for about a month, and so just bear with me, okay? And secondly, not all trans people are going to be on hormones. If a person is trans, they're trans. Hormones are not. So just please keep that in mind when thinking about the trans experience. This is just mine. Okay, I think we got everything out of the way. HRT, hormone replacement therapy. That is essentially the blanket term for anyone on, hormones. And I recently found out that a lot of menopausal women are on hormones. Hello, ladies. How crazy that we could be on some of the same medications and it's just like doing different things for our body. It's so cool to me. I love it. An interesting thing that I learned when I first looked into getting hormones was that I assumed that I would go to a psychiatrist for them, but actually you go to a primary care doctor. I go to a center here for trans people in California, which is so amazing. We need better trans health care. Thank you. A lot of blood tests and levels to be checked and hard conversations to have. And I think it's really important to have like a doctor or a space that you can do that in comfortably. Hormones for trans people kind of fall under two categories of like trans people wanting to be more masculine, and they'll probably be taking like testosterone, referred to as T, which I'm not going to speak on, but I wish I could give my testosterone to them because I don't want mine. I wish that was a thing. And then you got the trans people that want to be more feminine, me. I can speak on this. And we have some options, but my first two prescriptions are estrogen and a testosterone blocker, which is called spiralactin. Some of y'all ladies might say, oh my gosh, spiralactin, I'm on that for PCOS or for my acne. That's what's crazy. We're all on the same things. And they work different. It's amazing. Magic, science. Love it. Currently only taking the estrogen. I've been on it for about a month. And the reason I'm not taking the testosterone blocker yet is I just want to check in with a family planning doctor before I start taking that, just so I have all my options open. I have all the information I need. I want to be on both of them so soon just because I want to get this all looking the way that I want it to. And that's what's really scary right now about being a trans person relatively new to hormones, is that like I'm not looking the way that I'm going to look. And I have, still a lot of masculine features, which can be a little scary, putting myself out there in the world and in social media. But I'm kind of just trusting that we're all going to, just say, oh, look, Dylan looks a little different today. That's great. These hormones are going to take a long time to work. They can take up to 2 years to see real full effects of what it's doing to your body. Some of the things I'm hoping for from estrogen would be smoother skin, weight distribution, so turning some of my muscle into fat, and then it actually would sort of like round out my hips, my face. It will develop breast tissue. And then the testosterone blocker essentially helps the estrogen work better. So I don't have to be on that, but right now the estrogen in my body and the testosterone are sort of going like this. And so that testosterone blocker might help that estrogen work a little bit better. And there are cons, and those should be talked about. Fatigue, dizziness, some mood swings, which, oh my gosh, my first 2 weeks, I didn't even feel like myself. But the doctor told me about 3 days of each month, I might feel a little cuckoo. All the ladies are like, oh my gosh, welcome. But I'm like, oh my God, my cycle. I told somebody that I was going on hormones, and they said to me, you're gonna get really sick. I was like, what? And this is a person that doesn't know anything about hormones. And I think that sometimes there's like stigmas of things that we've seen on like TV about trans people, or like, I don't know where that idea comes from, but really these aren't hurting my body. They are helping me in my euphoria. Ultimately, I'm just really excited to see how my body changes, and everyone is going to be different. Every body is different, so it reacts differently. And instead of expectations, I feel like it's just going to be happy surprises when I do see little shifts here and there. You're gonna see me change over the next year or two, and it's gonna be awesome. Let me know if you have any questions. This makeup is giving like Xenon Girl of the Galaxy vibes. Bye! Day 12 of being a girl, and I just picked up some tampons, and y'all are probably thinking, Dylan, where are you gonna put those? They're not for me. But this last weekend, I was in the restroom, and the girl in the stall next to me was like, hey, do you have a tampon? And I froze. I was like, sorry, no. But in that moment, I decided, you know what? I'm always going to have one on hand for anyone who needs it. You come over to my house and we're having a glass of wine, I got a tampon for you. If we're in the club together and then we go to the bathroom, I got a tampon for you. Women supporting women. Love ya. 13 of being a girl, and it feels like Christmas morning. I am finally going to get laser hair removal on my face and my body, and I could cry. I'm so excited. Hi everyone. Okay, I'm with Nina here at Sev, and we're gonna do my chest, my abs, and my face today, and I'm a little nervous. No. Y'all, I hardly felt it.
The process was oddly satisfying, and this above the lip was probably the most sensitive area, but it just sort of feels like rubber bands, and I want to get this beard gone, baby.
Everyone, I look a little crazy right now, but it was no big deal at all. Nina was amazing. Go back every 4 weeks. Just finished my session, and honestly, I don't look as bad as I thought I was going to. Really excited about this journey, and thank you, Seb.
Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right?